Okay. Um, Really excited to have the team back in practice yesterday and prepare for tonight. I think collectively we knew Monday night is not where we are at with our program. And I think to get that bad taste out of our mouths, especially we're better defensively than we showed against Marquette. And even the execution standpoint versus man and zone, I think we've grown. And that was watching the film with the team yesterday and getting them prepared for Rio Grande Valley was how could we be better? Not necessarily the different things to attack against, UTRGV. I'm not going to say that again. I think I'll just say Rio Grande Valley. How we came out. And I thought Kayla started that, was in a position to attack. They went to the zone early. Talking to Coach Tidwell afterwards, he said, boy, you guys shot it really well. I thought that forced them to have to play more man-to-man and then a back-to-back. It's going to take more energy, and I thought we did a good job in transition to attack and then be able to execute. A couple of things we stressed at halftime. I thought we could be better on the backboards, even though we were winning the rebounding battle. They had 7 or 6 offensive rebounds. It got a little better in the second half. We went plus 16. 22 assists on 30 made field goals. But, again, I think you see the growth in Kayla's game to be able to score it from deep, to be able to get to the free throw line. I thought the offensive rebound that she collected, she had 3 offensive rebounds, to be able to convert off of those. And then even the bench. The 2 people I thought off the bench right away made an impact. Shelly Marble got the ball to people in positions to be successful. And a lot of times you could see Courtney Fredrickson was the recipient of that. So pleased to get the win tonight. And against the Rio Grande Valley team that was, 9-2 coming in, their best record in school history. But now, again, we're in this mode of getting ready to prepare for the next opponent and look forward to another Big East battle on the road Friday against Butler.
How important was it for you to get off to a good start, to show that last, 2 nights ago wasn't who you are when you're on this game every other day kind of run here?
Yeah, I think just as a team that we knew Monday night wasn't really our best show, or that didn't show our best. We felt like we had to bounce back this game and just really shake that off. So.
Kayla, you came straight into the game with 2 back-to-back threes. How do you feel that set you up for the rest of the game?
I just felt like my teammates were able to give me the ball when I was open, and that carried over throughout the game, I feel like. And that really just, I feel like that set the tone for the rest of the game for me as far as, like, being able to knock down those shots. So.
The difference in competition from one night to the next can be so great that it sometimes can be hard to measure. But was it effort that you could see that's different, running what you wanted to have run? As you try to determine your own quality of play, what did you like best and what maybe is harder to measure?
Yeah, I think, the frenetic pace that we played at Monday night forced us into trying to make too many plays individually. And I looked tonight, and not just because of the assists to field goals made, but I felt like we got multiple touches on a lot of possessions. We maybe had a good shot and got it to a great shot. And that's something on Monday night, even though we scored 63 points, so much of it was individualized. And could we be better? Absolutely. Is the defensive level from Rio Grande Valley different from versus Marquette? No question. But can you put somebody back on their heels by rebounding the ball better, taking better care of the basketball? It was a big point of emphasis to be able to stop the ball in transition early. So teams had to play against all 5. And I think we watched a lot of clips yesterday that as a team, we weren't working the plan we have for transition defense. And again, is it against somebody that doesn't push it as hard and as fast and multiple people? Absolutely. But you've got to be able to execute the plan against so many different levels and styles. We played all man-to-man in the first half. And could we execute that part of making sure, and again, we fell asleep on a couple of shots when they came off the bench that we left people too long. And we've got to know that in a scouting report of what people's tendencies are. But there's still mistakes were made, Dennis, and they've got to be, as I told the team after the game, when we have a plan on certain actions, we've got to stick to that plan and understand against a team that maybe isn't as good as Marquette, they might still just miss a shot. We want to force them to have to make a contested shot, and then if they do miss, finish that without giving up an offensive rebound.
And then, Coach, and then obviously with your 6 wins this year, you've won the rebounding battle through the first 3 quarters, and then obviously you did tonight too. Is that kind of like a emphasis that you put on the team to win through the first 3 quarters in that aspect?
I'm hoping we win the rebounding battle for 4 quarters. I think game by game, no matter who we're playing, rebounding is so important because it takes away offensive teams' confidence. You can just see when you give up offensive rebounds, whether they reset it, whether they score, it puts you in a position where you can get in more foul trouble. And it's been a chip, I think, on our team's shoulders, knowing that we've played the 4-guard lineup a decent amount. And, I was proud. We joked in the locker room, Nia Beverly had 6 rebounds tonight. Well, when you have a team that shoots a lot of threes, there's going to be a lot of long shot, long rebound opportunities. On the other end, how are we on the offensive glass? Are we able to put ourselves in position where they feel like there's 3 and 4 people coming on every possession? Again, as we look back at our game so far, how did that put us in the best position to be successful, to ignite our transition game, but also take confidence away? So no matter who we play, that's always a goal. It's making sure that 5 people are doing their job, and some people's jobs rebounding is just simply to keep the person they're boxing out off the glass while one of their teammates collects it. And again, the different lineups we look at and say, we don't expect the post lineup to have to be, we have the 2 posts in the best rebounding lineup. Why can't the guard one be it? Because we can move a little bit more. So they battle every day. They know how much that we value rebounding. And again, no matter who we're playing, that's got to be a point of emphasis for us.
And then with Nia through the last 2 games, she's obviously shown that the nerves have really died down with her, and she's settled in now. And then Coach Kiger kind of noted that in post-game in Marquette too, that she evolved throughout the game in that game too. Do you think that she's kind of settling in now into the offense now and learning it a lot better and executing better?
Well, I think, and Kayla can attest to this, I'm on her every day to attack. And I think with changing defenses in the college level, sometimes attacking when you transition from being in high school to college is just getting the next pass to somebody. We need her to get the pass to somebody who can be in a position to be successful. And I think it's 4 games in a row. She's had 5 or more assists. The other night there was a little bit out of desperation that she put the ball on the ground and tried to get all the way to the rim because of how she was being pressured. But to evolve, I think I know she makes Kayla's life easier to make sure and get Kayla the ball in good spots, and Kendra putting Kayla in good spots. Kayla's working her tail off to get in those spots, but again, Nia's growth as a freshman. To be able to grow tonight was to stop the ball. We didn't do that, and we count on her to do that every game for us with her athletic ability. So I think she's getting more of a grasp of understanding throughout a game. We might have a plan because the team's played one defense more, and that can completely change how to stay in attack mode.
And then one last one for both of you. Obviously, Courtney's had a really good season coming off the bench. How valuable has she been to the team, providing points off the bench?
Oh, she's been a huge asset to the team, I feel like. I always tell her to keep her confidence up. Just when you get out there, just play as hard as you can and everything will follow, because I know sometimes just being an underclassman, you kind of get down on yourself, and me being older, just letting her know, like, you got it, just stay calm, stay confident. So she's been a huge asset.
I thought tonight she got to the 3-point line. I thought the first 2 in really good positions playing off penetration. And then we ran some action that Kayla gets some looks around the block, and Courtney got it down there and didn't speed up. I thought she was really in control tonight. And even action in the first half that I thought maybe was a little bit quick off the one ball screen, she was able in the second half to come off the exact same action, make a play that we were able to get the ball inside, and it ended up resulting in a wide open 3 for Kendra. So, at halftime we talked about Courtney only had 1 rebound. Again, I think she prides herself. Can she get started that way? not necessarily just making sure and see the ball get through the basket, but she put herself in good spots today. And again, I think her teammates know they have that confidence in her, and if she misses a shot or two, making sure she's not settling, she's continuing to attack. Thank you.
Thank you.